Hey everybody, and welcome to our 5 habits to nix long-term stress. The purpose of these habits are to make it so that our short-term stress doesn't become long-term stress, so that we're not perpetually stressed out about the same things over and over and over again, okay? Now, keep in mind, sometimes bad things happen for a long period of time, right? We have somebody in our family who's sick. We're going through financial difficulties. We're having trouble in our relationships in some way. Those things by nature can be long-term stress. But the things that are day-to-day, the things that don't necessarily have to be stretched out and drawn out over the long term, these habits are going to help you to minimize that stress, help you to control it, and help you to make sure that you can just put to bed the long-term stress. Keep in mind that you'll want to watch the video, How to Keep Calm in the Chaos video training. What that does is teach you how to stop a stressful day. Keep in mind, those things should be done first, and then these things should be done to sort of maintain it, okay? So, number 1, our first habit to have less stress overall, over the long term, is to exercise every single day. Okay. Now, you may be thinking, oh, come on, I did not join this to exercise, right? And that's okay. However, I'm going to try to change your mind just a little bit here. We were taught that exercise should be a punishment, right? It should be a punishment for misbehaving when we were little. The coach always yelled, hey kid, go do 10 push-ups, right? Go run a lap. Or when we're older, we were taught that exercise is punishment for eating too much. Oh, if I eat this cake, then I have to run an extra mile, or I have to go an extra lap, or I have to do an extra 5 minutes of cardio. And that is really detrimental thinking. Exercise is a celebration of what our body can do, and it is one of the best things that we can do for our stress and for our mental health. So it doesn't have to be a crazy weight training routine. You don't have to train for a marathon, but getting your body moving 30 minutes every single day, lifting up that heart rate, breathing a little bit quicker is one of the most powerful stress relief tools that you can do. I can tell you right now, I love to exercise, but I don't love to exercise for the physical part of it. I love to exercise because of how it makes me feel. I feel less stressed out. I feel more at peace. I feel purpose, and it gives me time to be a little bit more spiritual with God. Okay, so exercise every single day. Go outside, clean, mop the floors, get some actual exercise, go for a walk, lift some weights, do something to get your blood pumping. Okay, sound good? All right, hopefully I convinced you. Exercise is not a punishment. We should enjoy it. You can use that exercise as a stress relieving oasis. I have a video training about that if you want to learn more. Okay, number 2 is to drink your water and eat fruits and vegetables. Nutrition and water and hydration are one of the most important and underrated things when it comes to stress relief. We need that hydration in our body. We need those vitamins and minerals from our fruits and veggies, and it is so key that we get those. That those things have sort of gone by the wayside, and we need to make sure that we're keeping that a priority in our life. Now, just remember, you should be getting half of your body weight in ounces of water per day, okay? So if you weigh 160 pounds, you should be getting 80 ounces of water per day. Half of 160 is 80. That's 10 glasses of water per day, okay? Now, I practice that math, so don't hold me to that based on everybody's individual weight. But if you want to figure it out, then I can help you do that. The other thing is that we have on our website our water worksheet. And what this does is it helps you because it has a water tracker in it. You shade in the water that you've drank for the day to help you stay on track. The other thing that it teaches you how to do is how to never forget to drink your water again. I know, and you know, it's not that you don't try, it's just that you forget, right? That happens to me too. And this worksheet will teach you what to do so that you never forget again. Okay, so go grab that on our website. I'll link it below. That way it's just one click away. Number 3, our third habit is to relieve our stress in the short term. So those are those habits to keep calm in the chaos. It's important that we do that, and it's important that we pair those with each of these things, okay? So make sure that you are keeping that stress volcano at bay. Make sure that you're taking deep breaths. Make sure that you're going for walks. Make sure that you're dancing it out if that's what you like to do. Take 5 and be mindful or meditate every single day when you're feeling stressed out. Those things are super key, okay? Number 4 is to have a killer morning routine. Now, there is a worksheet that I will post below. That way you can do this. But what this killer morning routine does is teaches you how to start your day out on the best foot possible. It helps you to be more productive. It helps you to put together to-do lists that actually work. And best thing is, it walks you through how to spend time in gratitude, how to spend time with the Lord, and how to spend time being mindful every single morning. Now, maybe you're thinking, wait, I don't have like 5 hours to devote to this, right? And that's okay. These things should not take you for the killer morning routine more than 10 minutes a day, okay? They're quick, they're easy. And just remember, you can always spend more time on them if you enjoy them, but they don't have to take up a lot of time, right? 10 minutes a day, pretty simple, pretty easy. You can fit that in, I promise you. Sound good? Okay. That killer morning routine framework is also going to help you with with how to create a to-do list that actually works, that helps you to feel productive. It breaks up the things that you have to do into 3 categories, okay? So there are action items, there are needle movers, and there are maintenance items. And it breaks down what each of those are and how that if you divide up your to-do list into those items, you actually get way more done, and the things you're getting done are moving the needle closer to where you want to be. Okay, it's amazing how that works. And number 5, our 5th habit is to do self-care. Okay, now self-care is not always massages and shopping sprees, right? There are tons of different ways that you can do self-care. We all know that sheet, 101 ways to do self-care. And the goal is that we find self-care that works for each individual person. Okay, so people have told me before, Sarah, I look at that sheet and I hate being touched. I can't afford half that stuff, and I don't have the time, okay? And that's okay. That takes out like 70 of those items. But there are probably some self-care things that you can do that work for your schedule, that work for your budget, and that work for your life, okay? So for example, maybe you hate being touched. Massages, pedicures, manicures, off the table. I don't want any of that stuff, right? Not to mention it gets pricey quick. However, what you can do are different things that you do enjoy. So maybe you enjoy crafting. Maybe you're more of a cook. Maybe you enjoy redecorating. Maybe you enjoy getting outside and being in nature. Okay, journaling, different things like that. Coloring pages. There's a ton of different things we can do to make sure that we're feeding our soul, that we're doing that self-care without spending tons of money, taking time away from our family, and all of the things, okay? I know that those things are major concerns, and it doesn't have to be that way. We tend to, especially as women, have big limiting beliefs around our self-care. Like, I need to earn my self-care, or like if I do things for myself, I'm taking time away from my family. And those things, while they may be true in the short term, are not true in the long term. When we take time for ourselves, we're able to actually give more to our family, right? You can't pour from an empty cup, and self-care is all about filling up that cup, okay? So don't forget to do self-care. These things, all of our 5 habits should be done every single day. So exercise, get that water, get those fruits and veggies, do stress relief, actively do things to relieve your stress every single day, every time you're feeling stressed out. Have a killer morning routine framework and do self-care every single day. Okay, so I hope this stuff makes sense. Let me know if you guys have questions. Those are our 5 habits to nix long-term stress so that the short-term day-to-day stress doesn't turn into this huge overarching issue in your life. Okay, so let me know if you guys have questions, and we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.